Okay, so just a quick video actually, because the patch notes is not too big. We got a June 22nd patch note, and it's basically a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that I didn't really notice when I was playing. There was an unknown showing for passive, I believe they're... Yeah, for literally their passives. It was showing as unknown, so they're fixing that. Voice line stuff will be changed so that the voice lines will play when you're doing disadvantageous attacks and whatnot. There were some number issues, text stuff lah. Basically, if it's just text, the text was not showing the certain things. I remember in 447 there was one status the enemy had, which was a white cube, and so they are fixing that. The enemy status effect icons not being shown. Yeah, that's the one. And then they're fixing artwork because it was being forcefully changed or something. I think when you use EXP tickets. This one I didn't really notice, and they are changing descriptions for a lot of the enemies. So really nothing much to say about these patch notes. It's a bunch of bug fixes. The real important one here is that actually Sunflower Yisang and Sunshower Yisang and Kapot from Assault apparently had some damage calculation bug. Apparently it was doing n times 100%. Which means it will do a ridiculous amount of damage, which is why you're able to get some of those crazy numbers that I'm sure a lot of YouTubers and Discorders have been flexing around. Basically, what happened was that the calc multiplied by this calc rather than just flat n. Yeah, so this is as summarized as it gets. You can look at the code yourself if you really want to go and see how it's actually done. But essentially, if you don't care, they added like 2 zeros to it or something like that, basically. Yeah, so it was really inflated. So apparently this for Kapot. It's just that because Yisang is an AoE ego, we noticed it way more. Yeah, because you hit 5 targets and you do a bazillion damage. You can clearly see the damage is not okay. So that was why Sunshower Yisang was so prominently strong. And this doesn't actually change the fact that this ego is actually very strong. It's just that this made it busted. But the ego is still very, very strong because of the sloth damage ups that you will buff your Yisang ID with. So still, I would consider pretty much a must pull because it's still 5 target AoE Pierce, and we know how Ebony Stem was doing in Railway 1, right? It was a crazy good ego for Railway 1. And yeah, I would say if you're not in a rush to buy this battle pass, then maybe don't. If you want to grind your mirror dungeons, then you can consider buying battle pass, because if you buy battle pass and grind mirror dungeons for battle pass EXP, you can get a lot of the nominable crates. Some people will do that. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm saving money for the Ryoshu announcer, which hopefully will come in the next battle pass. So I'm not going to buy this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hoard up my shards and then dispense Yisang, because that's how the rotation will go, right? In Season 3, the Season 2 Battle Pass Egos will be sparkable. So yeah, that's my plan for this. And yeah, they're going to basically hit it with a fair nerf, you know, because this was an insane amount of damage. It was actually insane how powerful this ego was. So it's going to be fixed on June 19th, which is at the time of recording today. Oh wait, no, it will be... Okay, no, June 29th. Oh, okay, identified on June 19th, which is today. And a client build is required, so it will be addressed in June 29th. So you have around this period to get your funny videos, your funny numbers in. So have fun with that. And then lastly, we have the Lunacy times 500 as a maintenance. Redeemable 1 account and within a period of 1 week. So hopefully you're at least in town for a while to claim your free Lunacy. But as for the nerfs, right, I don't think it's too significant. It is very significant, right? We go from doing 2 zeros extra worth of damage to basically just regular amount of damage, right? For layman terms. So it is quite significant nerf. I just think that it's now a fair, strong ego, you know. It's still going to be very high up there, maybe even above Ebony Stem or equal to Ebony Stem in terms of usage. If the enemy is weak to Sloth, you would use probably this sloth ego, because it amplifies a lot of sloth damage among your team as well as Yisang, so it's still very strong. And Ebony Stem is good when the enemy is weak to Gluttony or just straight up weak to Pierce, because it has higher base damage. But overall, Yisang's ego is still extremely powerful. So This is just to bring it in line with the other egos, so the power creep is not too high. You know, if we power all the way to this level, then holy shit, man, do we even need a left egos anymore? And left egos would probably have to be ultra powerful to match up with this. But yeah, I think it's a fair enough, and I think it doesn't change the fact that this ego is still going to be up there with Ebony Stem. So really no problems for me. And yeah, you can leave your comments about anything, maybe you know the calculations better and whatnot, so you can just tell us in the chat. Yeah. Besides that, I honestly, I think it's fine. It's fine. They're giving me 500 lunacy, so I'm totally okay with this, really. Maybe some of you might feel that the battle pass might be now like they just took money away from you, but it's really strong still. It's really strong still. I see no big problem here. But if you guys feel that way, then feel free to comment as well. I think it's totally fine in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for this video. Nice and quick. Patch notes is just a bunch of bug fixes, UI and text fixes. Nothing really major. And then we have this nerf to the Kaput and Sun Shower in terms of the damage number calculation being extremely inflated due to this instead of just being N. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for this video, and thank you all for watching.